Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool rotary dial candlestick telephone and wooden bell box, and this is Larry's equipment from PA, and this is the initial checkout of this really cool equipment. Now Larry wants this candlestick telephone and bell box connected, and you can see the brown cord here, the cloth cord, and we're going to make our connection with that cord. Now he has other cords that he can use that he has at his location, but he needs to know where everything goes. So he needs to know the connection points, but we need to reconfigure the wiring for the candlestick telephone and some of the bell box. So we'll take care of all those issues. We also want to install a dual modular port on the inside of the bell box in case Larry ever wants to use cords that have modular plugs on them, and you wouldn't have to hardwire anything. So we'll take care of that issue. We also want to adjust the bells. We want to adjust the bells for the most action and ringing. So we'll take care of that issue. Larry already has a line cord on the bell box, and that's connected. The candlestick telephone has the original style metal diaphragm transmitter, and we're going to replace that. We need to install an electronic amplified transmitter that we design and build here at the shop so that you will have plenty of transmit power. We want to try to utilize the original receiver capsule because it's also a metal diaphragm type, and we want to try to utilize that in the conversion. We're going to see what kind of audio we get out of that unit. We know that the metal diaphragm has been bent quite a bit, so somebody has tried to bend it or adjust it, and once the diaphragm gets a bunch of bends in it, they're usually no good any longer, so we'll have to replace the metal diaphragm. We also need to go through the rotary dial. We want to make sure we oil, clean, and adjust the rotary dial and make sure that all of the numbers are dialing properly. We also want to troubleshoot all of the cloth cords. We want to make sure that they're in good condition and that they're usable. The wiring for the candlestick telephone will also need to be reconfigured and wired the way we want it wired to work the way we want it to work. We have a lot of work that needs to be done. We want to get a start on this equipment. We'll go ahead and take some still pictures of this bell box and candlestick telephone, and we'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the repair and conversion of this really cool equipment. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we're finished up with our repairs and conversion, and we're ready to start our final checkout. Now, we also want to mention our amplified pickup. We use this amplified pickup in troubleshooting, repairing, and on our final checkouts. It's amplified so that you can hear the audio from a receiver. And I have an amplifier back by the video. It has a button on it. When I press the button, I can give dial tone or take it away at any time. And since it's an open amplifier, it is prone to any static interference or noise in the atmosphere. So if you hear any noise during the final checkout, it will be coming from the amplifier and not the telephone. I'm going to go ahead and press the button. You may hear a little bit of an electrical hum. I'll release it. Press it one more time and release it. Now what we want to do is use the analyzer and send a ring cycle to the bell box like you were getting a call. So we'll start that. We're going to let that go a few times. We're going to let it go one more time and give you some dial tone. We want to walk through our numbers. If you watch the analyzer, you'll watch the numbers roll by. We have a nice smooth return on our rotary dial. I'm going to end in a 2. If you watch that red light on the analyzer, every time you see that red light light up, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit. Now you can see I'm pretty far back away from this telephone, and it's picking up my audio. So you have plenty of transmit power, and you won't have to get right into the spit cup like they would have back in the day. We want to go ahead and hang our receiver capsule up. Now that we know that the bell box is ringing in on our ring cycle, we're dialing out, we have transmit and receive. We can go ahead and move the line cord over to a line out, and we can call a time and temp number. Go ahead and give you some dial tone. And we'll make that call.
The time and temperature is coming up after this. We want to thank you for calling our time and temperature service and to make a request. Please tell your friends and family about us. We want to provide this service to as many people as we can. Today is Monday, September 15th. The current time, 4:52 p.m. and the temperature, 88 degrees.
We can go ahead and hang our receiver capsule up. Now that we know that this really cool wooden bell box and rotary dial candlestick telephone has been repaired and converted, we can return these units back to Larry and he can enjoy this equipment. I'm sure it's going to look great wherever it's used. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com. And you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching and have a great day.